A shoulder press. Going for 5. Hello everybody. So today I want to do more circuit style training, so I'm going to try and do circuit to back with minimal rest, but also have movements that are on the heavier side, but probably reduce the rep numbers adequately so that I can move from movement to movement and not feel so overly fatigued that I can't do the next set. Like I'll still be able to do the next set given enough rest, but I want to pick weights and numbers that by the time I'm done with that exercise in the circuit, I don't feel like I have to take too long of a break between sets. But still keep the weights on the heavier side, but the concept of heavy is relative, so yeah. In any case, starting off with a steel club movement, so using the 35-pound steel club, going to do a clean pullover, rotate to the side that's pulling over, rotate, and then come back and repeat. Doing this 5 times. Switching sides. So the act of pulling over, I'm getting a lot of back and shoulders. I'm losing my concentration while trying to talk. Let me finish this. My forearms are tiring. Oh man, there's something about handling steel club that burns the forearms. Eventually they're gonna get strong enough to handle it, and kind of excited to see what happens to my forearms then. In any case, I'm going to do kettlebell clean to press as the next exercise, 5 reps on each side. Switching sides. And then for the final movement, I'm doing rows. So doing 10 each side. So yeah, that was the first circuit. I'm going to do 4 sets of this, mostly back and shoulder exercises within this. So yeah, on to the next thing. So for the next circuit, starting off with the 79.4 pound kettlebell, and I'm going to do a little complex. So starting off with the single arm kettlebell deadlift, jump back, clean push press, switching sides, last one. Then, with my 25-pound mace, I'm going to do a steel mace complex. So, 5 360s. To 5 curls. Switching sides and repeating. And one more time on each side. So yeah, the kettlebell portion of things is definitely really heavy, and the 25-pound mace is also pretty heavy for a mace, at least for me at this point in time. And it's just 2 movements, but since they're relatively heavy, it really gets the heart rate going. I'm just going to do one more set just to show the kind of pace I'm trying to keep. Come on. Oh. And then onto the Mace. My heart rate is at like 173. Oh, and that was my third set. I have one more left. So yeah, after that, whatever's next is next. So for the next set of movements, using my 45-pound club to start, and then I'll use the kettlebells that are right beside it. So, going from a clean to 5 shield casts. Switching sides. I'm going to repeat that again on each side. That alone is pretty taxing. Then I'm going to go into kettlebell, suitcase, deadlifts, and shoulder press combo. So I'm going to use my 50-pound kettlebell for shoulder press and 106-pound kettlebell for the suitcase deadlift. So getting the 50 into clean position, then deadlift, a shoulder press, going for 5. Switching sides. Then finishing off with alternating 10 to 2s with the 15-pound mace. Oh, so that's the circuit I'm doing. That was my second set. It was super exhausting, but that's the kind of workout I wanted today. Something that would get me this exhausted. Just a couple of things. Throughout this, like there's so many different muscle groups at play in all the different exercises. The shield cast, the 10 to 2s, the combo press. And for the in-between, I have to be super rigid. For the first part, I have to be a little rigid, a little loose. And then with the last one, it's like complete flow. So kind of that concept of switching between one mode to the other. Yeah. I don't know, I'm just going to record one more set. Because if I go to turn off the camera, the rest period is going to be too long. This is super exhausting. Those last 5 reps weren't that good of form, but it is what it is. Alright, on to these things. My whole body is feeling this circuit. Trying to go a little faster so that it ends faster. And then finishing off with a 10 to 2. Whoa. Yeah, so that was my third set. I have one more to go. Yeah, let's see what happens next. Decided to end off with some freestyle kettlebell juggling. Yeah, those other circuits were intense and taxing enough. Now time to just top everything off with the enjoyable juggling session. That was good. That's good. Got quite a few difficult moves. Moved in quite a few different patterns. I was happy with that. Heart rate at 172. In an hour and a half, I've burnt 940 calories. So, you know, burning a lot of calories in a short amount of time. Also, during lunch break, I did like 20 minutes of steel mace swings for reps. So I did 100 reps, both going right and left of steel mace 360s with the 25-pound mace. So those small sets matter too. Yeah, and getting that additional calorie burn and activity midday, you know, makes so like you don't want to have too long periods where you're sedentary. It's good to interspace some stretching or standing in between all of that. It helps quite a bit with like hip health and just, I don't know, just feeling better in general. Being sedentary for too long, too often, can get your body feeling all tight, even if you do mobility work for like a portion of your day, since the time spent being sedentary and tight way you know, is way greater than the time spent working out. Oh, all right. That was good though. I was gonna finish it, but just missed it. That's it for today's video. I'm pretty tired. So yeah, probably gonna walk or something for a bit, because just to get some natural movement in. Plus I've been at home all day, and this is like my basement again, or no, my backyard again, and so probably good to get out of my little area. Anyway, that's all for today's video. See you all tomorrow.